All right. Good morning. What's happening? Happy Thursday. What is going on? Good morning, Kevin Hawthorne on YouTube. Always the first one saying hello in the morning. How are you? What is happening? What a beautiful day. I got over here this morning, opened up all the doors and windows, got the temp down. The air just blows. I've got the one behind me. Air just blows through this place when coming off the mountain. You can just change it out nicely. So it's almost like having an air exchanger. Good morning, Ben Bryant. How are you, kid? What's shaking? Drinking it black this morning. Yeah, gravel. What's hair in your chest? Yeah, 8 a.m. Thursday, July the 16th. 2 O's in July. That's how we say it here. YouTube always loads your program fast. That's why Kevin's first. Ben switches over to YouTube real quick. Yeah, Wendy's out on the deck, staring at the mountain, hanging out. Morning, Dad. What's happening? How are you? Yeah, I had a big old mutant butterfly thing, moth on the porch this morning. I got him going, moved him along. I thought it was a bat. It was so big. So another day, another attempt to stay in business. Yeah, every single day, right? Beats punching a time clock, I always would say, right? Yeah, for sure. Let's get live on Instagram. We don't want to neglect anyone, deprive them of the high-level experience of joining us here. Doing her job, right? Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I sneak around. If she's sanding or doing a video or doing some work, I'll take a quick pic. She never posts anything of herself. So I try to make sure that people know she actually does a lot. So she's spackling and sanding and doing all kinds of stuff. So we tackled pretty well have the first floor trim about done. I've got the base and case done. This is what's left. Let me see here. This is what's left of a box of 2,500 nails. So I said, Wendy, if you're wondering how many things you have to spackle, is at least 2,500. Whoops. Wendy says, I bet we could see hikers today if we had a telescope. 5-star day. It is a beaut here. The wind is kind of cruising through. The fall here is going to be just fantastic. So good morning from Natchez. How are you, Elizabeth? What's happening? Yeah, good to see you guys. Yeah, jump in the mix, pop in the chat. Let me know how you're doing this morning. Whew. Yeah, we went hard in the paint yesterday. Got a lot of the base trim. And don't I hate an outside corner, You might as well cut them at a 46-degree angle because ain't nobody ever seen a 45 on a drywall corner or a 90. Right? Cut them 46. And then spooge it. You got to spooge it. Keep the caulking handy, right? Yeah. So I think I'm going to move the chop saw to the basement today. Chop saw and table saw down there. Start cleaning out the room that will be the future home of Summit Coaching and Consulting, the office. Hey, a lot of people have a half a garage for an office. Come on now. It's going to be nice. I can't wait till I'm at the point where I can rebuild my bookshelf and straighten out the background, get it going. So we got some ceiling fans coming so we can get rid of the low-hanging fruit behind me. Occupational hazard. Don't wave at anybody. Go boom. You could lose 3 or 4 fingers. We got some huggers, so those will be here short order. So we'll get the electrician back over to wire those up. I'll hang them because I could, but I don't want to. As I've gotten older, I just realize it's better to pay somebody that does something all the time to do it. So don't have no patience for that. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. Yeah, we did that in the living room, the master bedroom, and the guest room. And then we have drywall ceilings in the bathrooms. But I can't wait to take the floor protection off. You can see behind me, we got the RAM board going. I don't know if you can see that, but covered up. And it's gonna start to pop. You can see over there we got the base trim on. So it's coming together. Yeah, Bill, I know you like that bookshelf. I do as well. The one that I'm going to build is going to actually be bigger than the one I had. So I just like displaying stuff and, good books and motivational, inspirational stuff. Keeps me in line too. So yeah, we'll get that going. I can't imagine what a sheet of cabinet grade birch plywood is going for these days. Oh well, the heck. See what happens. It's only money. You get a whole bunch more next week, right? Hey, we've been talking about The Edge in this last 6-7 days. Today's day 7 of The Edge, 10-day series that I came up with. And I want to talk today about encouragement. I'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to welcome you guys. If you haven't been here before, my name is Bob Turner. As I always say when I jump on stage, I'm Bailey's dad. And to me, that's the most important thing, my most important role. But I want to welcome you here to another episode. What are we? 567 days in a row here now. So, yeah, I appreciate you being here. Now, we get together every day at 8 a.m. most times. Every once in a while, I'm traveling or doing something. We have to kind of push it. But it happens every day, okay? And it has happened every day for the last 567. I want to make sure that you're not just living your life by accident, okay, that we're being intentional. And we just kind of bring up some of the things that maybe people are thinking and not saying, okay? Whether you're an entrepreneur or a leader or hey, you're managing a group of people in your W-2 job, you might just be trying to become a better version of yourself. And so my hope is that by spending a few minutes here daily, you get something that will help you find your edge, okay? So today is day 7. I'm calling it encouragement is your edge, okay? We've talked about responsibility and consistency and preparation and focus and relationships and discipline. So today we'll talk a little bit about something that costs you almost nothing, right? And that's just the power to change someone else's life, all right? And that's encouragement, okay? When's the last time you encouraged somebody? Think back for a minute, Think back also to who was the person that believed in you? And I mentioned this, I think, last week. There's probably somebody in your past, probably somebody when you were coming up that believed in you before you believed in yourself. Maybe it was a coach or a teacher or a parent or a boss or a friend that said, hey, man, you probably could, you could do well at that. You ought to do it. Good morning, Roy Dahl. Ben, tell them what time we start. Yeah, I bet you still remember that person. Why do you think that is? Because encouragement has some staying power, right? You remember how someone made you feel, okay? People may forget what you taught them, right? But they'll never forget how you made them feel, okay? And we live in a world where criticism is easy. It's almost the default sometimes. Like people come with the negative before they come with the positive, right? They don't see the positive, okay? Good morning, Sherry. How are you? We don't have to look very hard to find those people, right? That are pointing out what's wrong or what's harder or how tough it's going to be, or you may not be able to do that. Much more valuable is someone who becomes someone who points out what's possible. Hey, I believe in you. Yeah, you've got this. I'm proud of you. It sounds like you're trying to do something a little bit different there. Good for you. Good luck. Let me know how I could help. Good morning, Sue Weers. Yeah, I always believed in Miss Wendy. She's the best. No argument there. We both saw that early, Sue. Yeah, hey, I see something in you. Those just aren't nice words. They're investments. Okay, some people don't, sometimes people don't need a strategy, okay? They just need someone to remind them that they already have what it takes. Reminds me of a saying that Ben Newman says, it was everything you need is already inside you. I like that one. Always stuck with me. It doesn't mean we ignore hard conversations or, that real encouragement, isn't empty praise, right? Like we're not just placating, okay? It's speaking truth into someone's potential, holding them accountable because you believe they're capable of more. I have that when I've written out my personal purpose, and I read this every morning. That's one of the things that I read, is that I believe in general people are capable of more. Okay, that's if you can operate like that and breathe into people, infuse them with encouragement. That's real leadership. I think Rachel just popped in. Yeah, had someone who noticed something in me. She said, "You know how good you are at boom, boom, boom," and it made my year. Yeah, I'll never forget that. Cool. Yeah, I see something in you. And the therapist does too. Yeah, for sure. Oh, shoot. Yeah. I mean, one of the reasons I coach is because I know what it feels like when somebody sees something in you or believes in you or takes a shot on you. I've had mentors who've challenged me or didn't buy my BS excuses on things. I've got friends that do that. I make sure I talk with them regularly. You know, had people that have seen things in me that I didn't fully see in myself. So those moments mattered, and they've shaped how I try to lead today. You know, that it's every coaching call or every speaking engagement or even every morning here on Live 365. I'm hoping that somebody leaves believing just a little bit more in themselves than they did when they showed up. Because if they do, that's that ripple effect, okay? That ripple's incredible. Just know you don't ever know just what kind of impact you have on somebody. I realized that when I started writing a blog and I ran into somebody, I didn't think anybody was reading it. I ran into somebody in the grocery store and they said, "Hey, how come you haven't written a blog in a few weeks?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know you were reading it." "Oh, I love it. It's great. I love your writing. Keep doing it." So I went home and wrote some more. Right? Sometimes it just takes somebody to say, "Hey, man, I see you. I see what you're doing. Keep going." Okay. So what would happen today if you just intentionally encouraged one person? Not with, "Hey, good job, man." Like, be specific. Tell them exactly what you admire. "I really like how you handle X. You're really good at Y." Okay. Tell them exactly why you believe in them, exactly why they're improving and what they're improving. You might think it's just a conversation. It's not a big impact on you, whatever. But they might remember it for the rest of their life. They might look back 10 years from now and go, that was the moment. When Bill said that to me, it made me realize that, yeah, I am okay at that. I'm going to lean into that. I'm going to do more of that. I routinely will screenshot things that I see that people are doing on social media or whatever, and just send it to them. And I'll just say, do more of this. What kind of impact do you think that has? Somebody noticed. Somebody took the time to send me a note about it. Maybe some people brush it off, but others, I bet, go, "Oh, yeah, okay," because they may have been sitting wondering if anybody did notice. Remember this, guys, like, people grow into the expectations that are consistently spoken over them. Okay. So be the person who helps someone else believe a little bit more, because your success could depend on it, right? It's like kind of we get more of what we push out. We get more back what we push out, It's always going to be meaningful. Help somebody else discover theirs. That's even more meaningful. Okay. More than that, it's legacy. Okay. And in my mind, more than that, that's your edge. Okay. Lean into it, guys. Hit someone up today. Say, "Man, I see you. See what you're doing. Keep doing that. It's cool. I like it. You're good at it." All right. So I hope this landed with you today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about an edge that has become incredibly rare. That's courage. A lot of people hiding out there. Okay. Not like the absence of fear. Okay. But more the willingness to move forward even when fear is present. Okay, geez, I'm kind of afraid to post that or take a stand on that. I'm a little bit afraid to do this. We'll talk about having a little more courage tomorrow. Okay. Because every meaningful life is built on courageous decisions. Yeah. Decisions. My bridge almost fell out. Kidding. Oh, shoot. I do have a good time. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope you come back tomorrow at 8 a.m. I hope you share it out. Don't just reach out to someone today. Encourage them. Okay. Tell them why they matter. Tell them what you see in them. You may have no idea how badly they needed to hear it. Okay. Reached out to one of my close friends yesterday and talked to them in a while. You know why I reached out? Because I don't want to be the guy that doesn't reach out. Well, they knew where to find me. I don't want to be the guy that doesn't reach out. And do I have time right now? Hell no. I found time yesterday to do that, and it meant a lot. Okay. So, guys, as I always say, go take care of business, right? Keep raising your standard and finding your edge. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 568 of Live 365. Have an incredible day, guys. I appreciate you all. Bill Hillstrom, good morning. Hey, I know you're in a different time zone, all right? But get here at the top of the hour. We missed you. I'm just kidding. Shoot. Guys, have a great day. I appreciate you all. We got a bunch of coaching calls today. Gonna sneak in some caulking today. Good boy. We're going to do a little bit of this today. Wendy looked at me funny. We were at Home Depot a while back, and I bought a case. Do we really need a whole case? Yes, we do, dear. And you're about to see why. But a lot of paint grade stuff here, going from stain grade to paint grade, and, it's just tightening things up. The people that did this stuff here they never even sunk a nail. They didn't caulk or wood fill anything. They just didn't do anything right. So anyway, we're fixing that. So we're making it our own. A little putty and a little paint, and make her what it ain't. Guys, have a fantastic Thursday. If I can help you in any way, please reach out. Share this out if you don't mind. It always helps. We're trying to build a community here and be a place where people can come and get encouraged and where everybody wants you to win. All right? Love you guys. I'm out of here. Take care. We'll see you. See you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Later.